This NBA offseason was sensational. As NBA fans, I felt like we finally got the offseason that we deserve. You can say what you want about Golden State, super teams, and everybody teaming up, but the fact of the matter is Golden State was just too good. They built their foundation and their backbone through the draft. They took the league by storm with their three-point shooting and their ball movement. Truly transcending the game, they were one of the best teams in NBA history. And they also added Kevin Durant. This is where things started to get a little out of control. Kevin Durant would eventually leave Golden State, but he didn't do it without getting some titles to show for it. When Durant left, he said he really didn't feel like he belonged. He always felt like it was the Warriors plus Kevin Durant. And while we could see that on the floor and how the Warriors started to run their team at sometimes, it was really hard to prove it. Sometimes you can see frustration in players' faces and their actions, but I mean, that's basketball. Everybody's not a robot. It's just basketball. While KD can contradict himself at times, I think he's became one of the more misunderstood players in the league. Kind of like his current teammate, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is a dog with the ball in his hands. He can go anywhere on the court. He can absolutely pick a team apart when he's hot. And let's not lie, we've seen Uncle Drew take over game after game after game. Kyrie originally left the Cavs because he wanted his own team. He would be traded to Boston. Boston seemed like the ideal fit for a superstar point guard that wanted to be their own man. But things didn't really turn out as Kyrie would have expected. With the season going down the drain, it seemed like everybody had turned on Kyrie. The media, the fans, and even the players. Toxicity was in the air, and as NBA fans, who doesn't love some good old-fashioned NBA drama? Kyrie left this offseason, and he teamed up with Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets, two of the most misunderstood players in the league, teaming up to form arguably the best offensive duo, and maybe the best duo in the league. Now that argument, I won't make, but I'm just saying again, you can make it. So this video, we have the Brooklyn Nets training, but before we get into that, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, guys. You won't want to miss another GETLIKECOOP video, and that's facts. Now also, I do have a new Instagram page. I'm putting it on the screen right now. Be sure to follow that. GETLIKECOOP is the handle. Much love to everybody rocking with the movement. It's NBA season, so I'm going to be going hard on that, and you won't want to miss it. I love Kyrie Irving's game, guys. I'm a big fan. He looks good in this practice footage. You see him breaking down the defense, getting into the lane, dropping off the dimes. That's one thing I really want to see out of Kyrie more this season is the dribble penetration and the setting up the offense to get somebody else involved. I think Kyrie said it best himself. He can get his shot whenever he wants. That's how big of a bucket he is. We all know that when you hoop like that, you're getting into your spot and you're doing whatever you want. And Kevin Durant is back, which looks good. I mean, he's just back shooting free throws. I just like to see Kevin Durant back and in the mix of things. A lot of people really don't like Kevin Durant like that, but I still love him as a player, and I still love Kyrie Irving's game as a player too. These are guys that I think just are really misunderstood in the game of basketball, in the basketball realm. I'm not going to sleep on Hall of Famers or legends while they're here. And while I know Kyrie leaving may have not been the best at the time for his immediate career path, I can't knock him for trying to get the best out of himself, for wanting more out of himself. I felt like a lot of people were mad at Kyrie for actually wanting to be the guy. I feel like pushing your limits is a really good trait to have when you use it correctly. You get a lot of guys that are just scared to step out of their comfort zone, and I've been there before. But now I'm always trying to better myself. I'm always trying to get the most out of myself. And in return, naturally, I set the bar higher for myself. And so when I reach that bar, it feels that much better. Always try to better yourself, even if it's just small things every day. Now this Brooklyn Nets team, this team is going to be a problem for years to come. This is a deep team with young talent that somehow has gotten lost in the shuffle. According to Sean Marks, KD is likely going to be out the full season, but to me, top to bottom, I'm going to view this roster as a problem. Imagine if Jared Allen takes a step, even if it's just a defensive step under the mentorship of DeAndre Jordan. Jared Allen's already a really good player. You have key role players like Joe Harris. You have guys like Spencer Dinwiddie. You have somebody like Karis LeVert, who didn't finish the season at full strength and who looks like they're going to get a lot better as the years progress. The Nets also had a rookie last season who was phenomenal. This team drafts so well, and it is so well ran that I'm excited that my Pelicans were able to get a piece from this Brooklyn Nets team. That rookie is likely to replace Kevin Durant in the starting lineup this season for the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to do a video on him tomorrow. You won't want to miss it. Complete deep dive, guys. So yesterday I also posted a video of Russell Westbrook and James Harden's first practice. Be sure to check it out, guys. You won't want to miss it. I'm D-Coop. Be sure to subscribe. More videos on the way. And I'm out.